Ahoy, Let's Watchers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco. In the last episode, we got back the Seeds of Life from the pointy-eared jerk faces, the witches and the spear guys. I didn't like them, you saw it was bad. I don't like them. Then we came back here and did some apple picking. Hey look, I can hide in this bush. You can barely see me. Wah! I don't know why I find that funny. Anyway, you also saw me struggle tremendously in trying to use Phoenix right. You know what's awesome about that? He got the lion's share of the treasure in the last episode, and he could buy, like, 2 upgrades now. So first, the something immolation. I didn't really mean to click through that so fast, but I did, so... Basically, it just makes his explosions when he does teleportation more, like, larger and more powerful, which is something he really needed. Also, there's the Blaze Thrower, which just lets his basic flamethrower attack do more damage. So this is gonna power him up some. He's still very difficult to fight with, I think, but I do like him a lot. I don't know. It's kind of tricky to play with him as a result of this. But yeah, I think at this point it's down to, yeah, he's got all of his, like, path split upgrades. Words hard failing. So yeah. Blaze Dragon is your flamethrower stuff. Teleportation is called the Flame Lord. These are weirdly similar. But, yeah, I haven't decided which one of those I'm doing yet. So let me know what you think. Hopefully there will be time between when I post these and when I record the next set to make that decision. Actually, I won't have enough money to buy any upgrades for a while, so I should have time. Anyway, let's, we're already doing the upgrade thing. Let's switch in for Jabu Jabu. I believe he can also buy his last upgrade before we have to make a decision with him, although I know exactly what I'm doing with him. So Harpoon Repeater... why am I so bad at talking? It's just embarrassing. Harpoon Repeater lets him shoot faster, which is great, because that would have been useful in the last episode, for example. I don't know why she hits all of them with lightning to upgrade them. That seems kind of awkward. So yeah, he can fire a little faster now. I think he fires even faster if he's hitting targets between when you're trying to fire the shots. Then one more upgrade I want to buy before we head off to the Falling Forest. I gotta tell you, I'm not excited for this one. Really not. So she's got 2 ghost upgrades available to her right now. One that lets the ghosts do more damage, and one that lets her dash attack, the thing that makes the ghosts, reach further. Definitely gonna go with this one first. I don't find it to be the ghosts that are the most useful part of the ghost dash, but I really like that she makes cute cartoon ghosts. It makes me happy. So, yeah, now she, like, generates 4 of them because she goes, like, I think almost twice as far as she did before. It's probably close. She goes real far now. Anyway, to advance the store, we gotta go talk to Arbo. But, because I'm weird, we're gonna go into this cutscene with my favorite cutscene companion, Bomberman. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some Bomberman action today. There's gonna be lots of people dying, and probably at least half of them are me.
The forest is in danger. We should go quickly. Are you ready to go quickly now?
Yes, I am a bad enough dude to save the falling forest. At least I hope I am. Sure do hate this level, you guys. It's gonna be bad.
An acorn? I knew it! Cursed, miserable, deceitful trees! They're hiding my acorn!
You have acorns?
Nonsense, fool! It's simple. The eternal life source is actually a giant acorn! See? And it's being hidden in a filthy forest by a band of despicable bark-covered betrayers who are obviously out to get me!
The trees?
Of course the trees! What do you think I'm talking about? Oh, how I hate them! Standing there all day, looking so innocent, soaking up sunlight, plotting and scheming, just waiting to meddle in my plans! Well, not this time, Glumshanks. Not this time! Call out my lumberjack trolls!
A what? To cut down a few trees?
No, not a few trees, you nerd. Cut them all down! I want that acorn!
thinking about those lumberjack trolls. That is some serious saw power.
Those terrible trolls are attacking the great ancients with teeth machines. Oh, this is the most horrible feeling I have ever had in my brief existence so far. We must stop them from cutting any more down.
How does he talk with his tongue hanging out like that?
The eternal life source.
I gotta say, there's a whole lot of things confusing about that Kaos cutscene. For one, if Kaos can listen in on what we're doing, how come he doesn't always know where the sources are?
Of the tech element are strong.
Oh, look at that. I'm the right element and everything. Secondly, Arbo previously said that the life source was hidden inside an acorn, not that it was an acorn. So that's also confusing. I feel like there was something else, but I've already forgotten what it was. Basically, I think this is really weird. Hey look! Treasure! Legendary golden acorn treasure. Does this have a name? Topiary's nucleus. That's vaguely apt, I suppose. Smash this stuff and turn it into treasure, which I will pick up and put in my cheeks. So yeah, this level is one of the ones I hate most in the game. Comes shortly off the heels of one of my favorite levels in the game. So, I obviously had lots of mixed emotions playing through this part of the game initially. In my practice run, the thing that really gave me trouble about this level did not seem as hard as I remembered, but I'm still pessimistic. I managed to make a mess of that water area, and it didn't give me trouble the first time.
Use the rockets to destroy those ghastly tree-cutting machines.
So here's an interesting thing. This level provides you with some piles of rockets. There's an achievement for this level which says if you like beat the level without using any rockets, you get an achievement, because that's how achievement works. I think you're still allowed to pick them up, because like I think at some places it's kind of hard to avoid picking them up. The rockets make this a lot easier, but you can definitely do this without the rockets. I shall demonstrate. Wait for the saw to pass. Now behold. The thing the rockets are for is breaking these like giant like chainsaw tanks, but like if you pretty much use any attack from any Skylander for long enough, then you're gonna blow it up. It's fine, no big deal. So like, if you want to play through the level and get that achievement, that's the way to do that. Side note, I didn't when I went back to look up the details of the achievement, I realized there's one for getting eaten 5 times by the Leviathan at the Leviathan Lagoon that I didn't know existed before, or I would have shown that off. So I apologize for that, but that's a pretty straightforward one to get. Basically, just get eaten more if you want to get that achievement. Just like spend some extra time in that level. Oh look, more wrench guys. At least this level has like the troll enemies instead of those like horrible witches and stuff. The trolls are probably like my favorite general type of enemy in this game. Which I know is surprising because there's some pirates and stuff, but most of the pirates are actually kind of lame in my opinion. Well, with the exception of Squidface Bruce. He's just a cool guy. Let's eat this watermelon. Let's see. Oh yes. Our first collectible is up here, past this bounce pad. It's a soul gem for another Skylander on our team. Stealth Elf, who you may know as Sheik. So yeah, I believe this like allows her to just gradually regenerate health, which is really cool. I've never actually spent enough money to buy that before, so I don't know how effective that is, but it seems really cool. Hopefully I'll be able to do that before like the final level. I also wish I could like see where the saw blade was without jumping down here. It's pretty tricky. You can sort of see it at the very bottom of the screen, but I'm probably gonna land right on it because I'm a jerk. Hey, I managed not to land right on it, as if I wasn't a jerk. Fun fact, if you stand on this wood thing, you should be safe from saw blades in both of the trees on either side. So that's good to know. I think that works for all of them, but that may not. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's engineered to work for all of them. So up ahead, we've got more bounce pads. Over here, I think this is just food, right? Yeah, it's just like a watermelon if you take some damage. see. Grab this pile of treasure. I'm just gonna make eating noises randomly now, I guess. Bounce up here, get a small amount of treasure. 2 more bounce pads. You're gonna want to hit up this first one near the top first, because there's a treasure chest. I think someone else deserves this treasure because I've just picked up a whole boatload for Bomberman. Let's go with Terrafit. Garchomp, chomp, chomp. See, Garchomp's a really good name for it because that, like, grumbling he does while he's burrowing, it does actually kind of sound like he's saying, like, chomp, chomp, chomp. At least it does to me. I don't know. You can leave a comment letting me know what you think he's saying. But that's what I think he's saying. Or at least that's what it sounds like he's saying. I don't think he's actually saying chomp chomp chomp, but, you know, to be honest, I don't think I'd be surprised by that. Oh, got caught on a tree limb there. Hey guys. Belly flop. I really do hate fighting people on trees. You just lose so much valuable experience. Yeah, there's a bunch of explosive barrels, like, littered throughout this level. You don't have to worry about getting caught in the explosions because for whatever reason you're totally immune to them, but they are a useful tool for taking out certain enemies. Like here, if you burrow underground and just run into some of those barrels, they'll explode and deal a bunch of damage to your enemies. That's pretty cool, right? I think that's pretty cool. You can see like where you just came from, over here on the left. That's not useful. Here's this like kind of difficult to see tiny bridge that leads you further through the level, however. Alright, there's a tech spell punk here. You gotta watch out for him. In fact, I should go deal with him first. Now, I forgot that by burrowing I can get through those fences. Hey, guy. Yeah, see, there's a point where it's kind of hard to avoid picking up some rockets. I now have some rockets overhead. Since I already have the achievement, I may end up just using some rockets so that I don't constantly have it telling me that I can use rockets, because that's going to be really annoying. For you and for me, I assume. It's definitely going to be annoying for me.
Today, there are dozens of brave Skylanders, and in the past, hundreds more. But the most powerful of all Skylanders were the Elder Elementals. These giants possessed powers of light and darkness within their flesh. No one has seen an Elder Elemental in centuries, but there are rumors that they will return someday.
Yeah, there's rumors that they'll return on pretty much every console this fall. That's right, there's a Skylanders expansion coming out later this year, called Skylanders Giants, and I'm pretty sure those are the elementals they're referring to. But yeah, that was a story scroll over here by the tech spell punk guy. I don't know why that doesn't sound right. I keep saying, like, whatever spell punk, and it just sounds like I'm making up words. But yeah, that's the guy we were just fighting. I do like the belly flop attack, gotta be honest. Bonk. It's just so satisfying. Here, why don't I just show off how the rockets work, for the sake of you knowing how they work. You can fire them off really rapidly, and you get like a whole giant stack of them every time you pick up rockets. In fact, you actually get more than you need to take down one of these saw machines. Oh look, it's another one of these guys that I don't like. Yeah, the tech spell punks are probably among the most annoying. They have like a ranged attack that does a considerable amount of damage, so yeah, pretty annoying. Oh yeah. Wait, is there something to the right? What do I feel like I'm forgetting something? There's like... nothing. Cool. I punch you. Now you're dead. That's what you get for getting punched by me. You should have thought of that sooner. Ah, well, I'm already the right Skylander for this bit. Well, I think once I'm through this gate, I'm gonna have to take a break from Garchomp, because he's like... I think he's gained almost an entire level this episode.
The earth element are stronger in this
Here's
zone.
some treasure. Oh yeah, so like, here's a really kind of annoying thing that they've done here. Once I gather all this treasure, I'll point it out. So there's like 2 enemies up here that you can't really reach without someone like Bomberman, who can like throw upwards. But like, there's a treasure chest up there. I don't know what that prompt is. Every time I like load up this particular puzzle, it just like appears for half a second. It's like, something about long so good! I don't know what it says because it's up for like half a second. Maybe I'll pause it and tell you in an annotation. I said annotation weird just now. Alright, so here's another one of these delightful lock puzzles. And of course I have notes on the quickest way to do it, because lord do I hate solving these on my own. So let's go right, left, right, right again, then left twice, then right, left, I think right and left again, right, left, then right twice. This is really hard to read because I prefer the ones that are like, you know, 5 lefts and 7 rights, because then you just sort of count them up. When it alternates back and forth, it's easy to lose your place. But I think I'm at 4 lefts. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that seems right. 4. Then right 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then left. Done. Yeah, perfect score. Look at that. 20 moves is a perfect score. What is this, like the 3rd or 4th of that kind of puzzle? Like, that's so excessive. That's, like, really annoying to me. Hey, some treasure. Yay. Punch, 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 punch. Punch. Whatever, it's fine. Some more treasure. And there's, like, some enemies over here. Oh my god. There's actually a lot of enemies over here. Let's see if I can group them together and belly flop them. It's kind of weird that the Skylanders get all, like, huge when they level up. But, like, only for a second. It's also kind of weird that they, like, freeze you in place, and apparently you can actually take damage. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. But that did happen just now. There's video evidence of it. You can't deny it. So yeah, now I've got a level 5 Skylander. It's like halfway towards being fully leveled up. And I'm still just punching around for some treasure. Like you do. Yeah, Garchomp's fully loaded. Look at that. He's got like almost 1,800 gold. Oh, and he's got a brand new hat. What's it gonna be? It's a coonskin cap. It's gonna be like Davy Crockett or some crap. Cool. Alright, now that he's leveled up, I think I'm gonna give someone else a chance to take down those 2 enemies by the treasure chest near the front. Hi, Sheik. How's it going? We're in your neck of the woods, so how's it going? I think I want to jump down like hereabouts. Because you have to like jump down from the upper platform. Yeah, I was really close to leveling up with her as well. I didn't mean to jump down, but I did that. Alright, let's go back up and I can show off that place to jump down from again. See, it's totally on purpose and intentional and helpful. Yeah, so you just jump down from that platform so you can land on this little ledge that you really don't have any other way of getting to, which is slightly annoying. But hey, look, it's a bunch of treasure. And it's all yours. Mwahaha.
You need an Earth Skylander.
She has a really weird way of walking. She's just like punching the air with her knives, like repeatedly. Punch, 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 punch. Yeah, the one downside to Sheik, or stealth elves in general, really, is that, like, I feel like they just don't have enough attacks that do damage. Like, they got the knives, but, like, her secondary attack is like this like ninja clone thing. And then like her other move is like the dodge roll, which like these are all cool, but like in the scheme of things, the only attack she has is her like basic one. Which is kind of annoying to me. So don't miss out on this bounce pad over here once you reach the bottom of that hill by the Earth Gate. There's a couple enemies up here, and then also I believe this is the last treasure chest of the level. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, look at that, my combo attack almost killed all of them. That's pretty cool. Alright, more treasure. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your buttons. Alright, so we gather all this treasure up. She's in good shape to do something soon. There's like little owls like floating around through this forest. They look kind of cool, but every now and then they freak me out and make me think that they're enemies. Alright, so that saw blade's gone, so we can bounce up. And then we gotta go over here, bounce up again. There's some like watermelon down there if you've taken some damage, but I don't need it for the moment.
You must find rockets to destroy the big chainsaws, Portal Master.
Strictly speaking, I don't need to find rockets, but I think I'm gonna find rockets. Just because, like, you sort of skip a little bit of the level if you don't get them. Either that or you pick them up for no reason. It just seems silly. And as I've said, I already have the achievement for not using rockets in the level. So, again, all you really gotta do is just, like, attack them with your Skylander and you'll be set. Look at all this. Whole bunch of treasure. So, here's some rockets. And I think you can just shoot from up here. Because they like, kind of home in on these targets. But yeah, they make this level real easy. What's also fun is that you can actually use any spare rockets you have to attack, like, regular enemies in the level. So that's actually kind of cool. I wonder if I can actually save these for the Kaos fight. I'm gonna try that. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, spoiler alert, there's a Kaos fight. It's coming up real soon. It's gonna go real bad. All areas found. Yeah, I think we're actually already here. It's not much of a spoiler then, is it? But here we go. Hey look, I found that acorn I was looking for. Oh crap. Something is happening.
You again, foolish Portal Master Imposter. Wait, Portal Imposter.
God, that's a terrible portmanteau.
I like the sound of that.
I'm going to
But
defeat
you
your
are
minions
still
for that.
doomed. Doomed, I tell you. You will never possess the eternal life source. Never. You face my powerful evil life minion. Now I will laugh while it both powerfully and evilly ends yours. Go on. Get on with it. Time for the move!
Sure, I want to check something real quick. And I pressed the wrong button yet again. Did I get all the collectibles? Okay, good. For some reason I thought I missed something, but I wasn't sure. So I just wanted to make sure I got everything for you guys. Dang it. Oh yeah, I could totally use these. Look at that. That was awesome. Pro tip, do that. Take some rockets into this fight unless you're, like, trying to get that achievement, because that's awesome.
Forget the life minion. You won't beat this, because I, Kaos, summon my unbeatable deadly life spell of death.
I like that he has to, like, channel the acorn in order to do that. Let's switch to a character with some kind of ranged attack for this purpose. I'm gonna say Jabu Jabu for the moment. Now, every, like, elemental fight that you have with Kaos has, like, a different sort of, like, gimmick to it. Here in the life area, there's, like, these little red... I don't know what the heck they're supposed to be. It's these tiny creatures that are, like, linked to these green orbs that can deal you damage if you end up touching them. But you can usually destroy some amount of them by shooting some red creature. Not always, but most of the time.
You can dodge a few things you can see. Big deal. What about things you can't?
Hey look, it's Stealth Elf. Well, evil Stealth Elf. Oh. She's actually pretty easy to take care of because she'll just, like, appear from nowhere and make a dash attack, but then when she's done with it, she just sort of stands there for a second.
Yeah, that's alright. I have something even more evil in mind. More evil and unbeatable than ever before. I summon my totally unbeatable deadly evil life spell of ultimate death.
A deadly life spell seems really counterintuitive. But yeah, as long as you dodge his Stealth Elf's initial attack, then you're pretty much safe. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I think Jabu Jabu is a good call right there. Alright, here you're just gonna want to dodge these, because this is one of those times that there aren't any, like, red creatures around to, like, lessen the number of green orbs around to hit you. Oh, got really close to me. And now you just have to, like, dodge and, like, find the holes in these circles, because it's just gonna be, like, a bunch of, like, circles of attacks closing in on you. And there's gonna be an opening somewhere. Uh-oh, I messed this up, Ah, man, Jabba Jabba's jetpack is a lifesaver. Not one of those fruity ones. I like lifesavers, but the only good ones are Wild Cherry, really, let's be honest. Like, now you gotta follow this spiral around so you don't get hit, because the spiral's gonna keep closing in on the center until... I think this might be the end of this wave of his, like, deadly life spell. At the very end, there's a red creature you can attack to speed things up a bit.
You totally beat my totally unbeatable deadly evil life spell of ultimate death.
Totally did. Like, radical.
Never mind. How dare you use blind luck against me, Kaos! Well, even if you can't see, your luck is about to run out.
Alright, I think it's time to switch Skylanders once again. Let's get Bomberman to help us out with this one. Stump Smash is actually really irritating. He's the most annoying of the three, which is obviously why he comes last in this rotation. So he's gonna spit out those, like, acorns that are just gonna, like, roll around the edge of the level. But he's also got this big, like, mess you up attack. He uses it to try and, like, knock you into the other attacks. It's, like, very difficult to dodge because it, like, follows you. Ow. Fudge. Dang it. Don't spit another giant thing at me! Dang it! Yeah, so, like, he could pretty much just, like, set up this whole arena so that it is, like, a nuisance to you. Really, the only advice I can offer you is to, like, just be quick. When he's, like, standing still for a while and not making any attempt to attack you, just be careful, try to dodge, because he's gonna be spitting something out of his mouth, because that's really the only kind of attack that he generates here. I don't have a Stump Smash myself, so I don't know if he has more attacks if you're using him yourself. Ah, looks like I leveled up.
Deceitful trees! I hate them! I hate them! Even the evil ones! Arrgh. Obviously, I have slightly underestimated. It won't happen again! I call upon my most powerful and evil light spell of all. So powerful, I dare not speak its name. I summon... Curiously. Too bad! Behold!
Man, I really want to know the name of this spell. Alright, so, like, fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to take a while. Because of the nature of the sort of, like, life attack spells and how, like... Crap. And the fact that, like, they just take up so much space that you can't really, like... Yeah, I'm totally cheating here, by the way. The smart person thing to do, or rather, the thing that you're supposed to do, is just sort of, like, run around in circles. Because, like, this pattern will just repeat for an inordinate amount of time. So, like, if you just keep running, like, in a clockwise direction, or, you know, to your right around the circle, like, you'll pretty much stay safe for most of the time. But, like, I'm gonna use Garchomp to sort of hacks this a little bit, because this takes forever and is really irritating. But let's do, like, a couple waves with a different character. Phoenix right here. Phoenix right here! See what I did there? Haha, not really. But yeah, so basically what you're supposed to do is just, like, run in a circle to your right, and go on forever. If I wasn't trying to avoid picking up this meat in case I need it later, this would be easier. But yeah, basically just run to your right in a circle, and you'll be safe. This meat has spawned in, like, the most irritating place. Okay, but yeah, now I'm sick of this. You understand the point. Just run to your right in a circle. It's literally all you have to do. But this lasts for friggin' ever. It takes so long that, like, if you have a guard chomp, just do this. It's way quicker.
You have got to be kidding me. Like minions, all at once. Make this imposter sorry he ever heard the glorious name of Kaos. Attack!
Oh yeah, this is gonna be real annoying. Alright, so let's switch to someone who should have enough firepower to take care of these guys. I think Alduin will help. I strongly recommend... Oh, Crud didn't want to get hit by an acorn, or both of them. Definitely didn't want to do that. I strongly recommend trying to leave some food items lying around for yourselves, because, you know, once you reach this point in the fight, you can take a lot of damage. There we go, took care of Stealth Elf. She's definitely the easiest of the three. Then I would say take care of Stump Smash if you can. My upgraded dash attack might be of use here. Just keep misdirecting. Oh wait, I'm stuck on a mushroom? Why is that a thing? That's really irritating. Hey, look, I killed you with lightning. Yeah, it's not so bad. But yeah, I would say if you can, deal with Stump Smash as quickly as you can. Just because he is definitely the most threatening of the three. Even though Zook here, this first guy we fought, even though he's got some firepower and some ranged attacks as well, like, he just sort of stands in one place, so he doesn't dodge you or anything. It's pretty easy. Oh, wait, hold on. Have to switch Skylanders so I can pick up the appropriate elemental source with the appropriate element.
Fine! Take the eternal light source. You'll never get to use it. You just better watch your back, because I'll be watching you too. Unless you're coming towards me, then I'll be watching your front. Either way, you watched. Bye-bye!
Oh, it's so creepy. Why you gotta be so creepy, Kaos? Yeah, so that went much better than anticipated. As pretty plain to see.
I fear the darkness is growing and the core of light is not yet complete. But now you bring the eternal life source, whose true power lies within.
Yeah, why you gotta be such a Debbie Downer? Oh, the darkness, bleh. I just got an eternal element source. You're a jerk. Yeah, so now this complicated machinery with, like, crystals and lasers and stuff has some plants growing on it? Never really understood how this made this better in any way.
What a remarkable creation.
We are all remarkable creations.
Some more remarkable than others. Like me. Boom!
4 down, 4 to go. We must find the remaining eternal sources before they fall into Kaos's hands.
Situation report. Who's in charge here?
General Robot.
In charge? Why, I'm in charge. Of the ladies, that is.
Oh yeah.
Believe it.
Stow the flabber jabber, son. I'm looking for a Skylander. Ah, excellent. I am General Robot, and we've got a flustercuff of a situation. It seems the trolls are keeping something unknown in a heavily guarded warehouse. Skyland's intel believes that it's some sort of gear that may have originated from this here location.
That's not just any gear. It's a golden gear. The golden gear. We need it to rebuild the core of light.
This is even more serious than I expected. You see, the enemy is crafty and has the advantage. Temporarily, of course. And we do not at this time have the firepower to evac said gear to a safe location behind our lines to reconnoiter. We need your help, soldier. Can I count on you?
General Robot, you're just saying military words now. It's not helpful intelligence. Anyway, we're definitely gonna need a break before going to the troll warehouse.
Yes. Yes, perhaps you're right. Meet me back here after you resupply.
Because, I don't like Life Skylander levels. But, yeah, as I said, that definitely went better than expected. I think one of the biggest problems that I had, when I was doing the water levels... By the way, after you've gotten that sapphire out of this rock, I forget if I mentioned, but, like, if you just attack this rock, it, like, spits out some, like, treasure. So, like, that's cool. Not a lot, but, hey, free treasure. So I think the biggest problems I had when doing the water Kaos fight, for anyone who's trying not to get totally owned by Kaos, it's twofold. One, I think you should try to take out his gill grunt first, because I have like this backup file where I'm like playing through all the levels I've already beaten to try and keep up, just in case I need to re-record something. And even though I had never had trouble before beating the water Kaos battle, like I had the same exact problem I did on camera. And I think it was just because I left Gilgrunt for last, and for some reason he likes to just like hide where you like literally can't see him. And so he's just like sniping you with these ranged attacks that you can't like do anything about. And like that's a real quick way to get yourself totally beat up on. Secondly, just don't be afraid to bust out whatever Skylander you think is best for the situation. I was trying to get cute and keep my Skylanders levels even, but like that was a poor decision. Hey look, it's that weird guy who shows up exactly once to tell you that like the Clamtron 3000 makes bombs.
I have nothing to provide, but check back with me later.
He says this almost every single time you can find him anywhere and talk to him throughout the game. There's like one point where you can find him and talk to him, and he gives you money. Like, it's just weird. Why does this character exist? But yeah, basically my tips for the Chaos fights in general is like, try and strategize, figure out what type of Skylander you think is best for taking on his evil version of a Skylander, and use it, even if you are trying to keep your Skylanders level like I'd like to. I've said the word like 70 times, and there's really not much more to say here because there's nothing more to do at the ruins for this moment. Next step is just going to be talking to General Robot, who's pretty sweet. I wish he was a Skylander. And then we'll start taking on the tech levels. Don't really understand how an elemental source of tech works, but that's an issue for another day. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed me taking on Chaos and not miserably failing. Sorry to disappoint if you were expecting me to fail. I was expecting me to fail. Gotta say, I'm not terribly disappointed. I really don't understand how the life source adds anything to the core. It's like, look, there's like plants growing off of it and like weird robotic seeds floating around. That's a cool addition to my machine thing, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching. Next time we'll take on the first of the Tech Skylander levels. Oh, one order of business that I forgot to mention in the last episode.
Talk to General Robot.
Yes, I'll talk to General Robot in my own time, thank you very much, Eon. Eon's a real party pooper. But yeah, I've clearly remembered things differently than how they actually exist. It looks like about half of the elemental sources are taken care of in 2 levels, and about half of them are taken care of in 3. I really distinctly remembered Earth being different than the others. But I think that's just because I was like hyper aware of it, because I was like, oh, there's only 2 Earth levels. I really like these levels. But yeah, so like obviously there were only 2 life levels. I do believe there are 3 tech levels. We'll find out in the next episode. Well, in the near future anyway. I'm gonna stop talking. Thanks for watching, and I hope you join me for next time when we take on, I believe it's the Troll Warehouse comes next. See you then, guys!